Welcome to the computer programming languages with Sciptica.
In this video, we will learn about the data types that are used in C, C++. Here is introduction. Data types are the foundation of the programming. They tell the computer what kind of data we are working with. Today, we will learn how to declare, store, and use data types in C, C++. The type of data a variable can hold is called a data type. It tells the computer how much memory to reserve and what kind of values the variable can store, such as number, characters, or decimals. Three things are defined by the data types: what kind of value can be stored, how much memory is reserved, what operation can be performed. Next, we say about the variable. A variable is the name of the memory location. It is the user-defined name whose value can be changed during program execution. It is the name of the box, which holds the value. Here X is called a variable. The box here it is shown, it contains 4 bytes and each block in this box shows 1 byte. So the total number of the byte is 4 and they are reserved for the float value. Let us consider that 50.0 is the float value that is stored in this location. So this box is taken from the memory. The X represents the variable. It is the name of the place where the memory is reserved. Next, we are going to show different data types that are used in a C, C++. Mainly, there are 3 types of the data. There are main 3 categories of the data types. The first one is basic data types, and the second one is derived data types. The third one is user-defined data types. In a basic data types, there are 4 types of the data: character data type, integer data type, real data type, boolean, which is used only in the C++. Derived data type contain array, pointer, and function, whereas the user-defined data types contain struct, which is called structure, union, enum, and a class, which is used only in the C++. There is also a data type called void, which means no data type at all. It is generally used with functions that return no values. There is a detail of the basic data types and memory allocation. As we discuss about the 4 different types of the data, so the first one is character data type, the second is integer, and the third one is float, and finally there is boolean. These 4 types are given in the second column. Next, in the third column, subtypes. These are the further types of each of these basic data types. In a character, we have 2 types: character and unsigned character. Similarly, integer also have different types, and a float has 3 types. At last, boolean has only 1 type, which is called boolean. And next, they are declared with a simpler name. For the character, we only write char. Similarly, for the rest of the data, we use simple term. This is the way of declaration, and after that type, we write the name of the variable. Next, in a 5th column, there are given the value, the type of the value that will be stored by the variable that is declared through that data type. And the next, we have the size, that how much memory will be allocated for that specific type of the data. So for the character, it is only 1 byte, whereas for the long double, which is float, it is 10 bytes. In the last column, there is the range. It shows that how many different values can be stored by the variable that is declared through that a specific data type. So the number of the different values, it ranges from -128 to +127. Similarly, at the last, boolean has only 1 byte size, but it contains 2 values, 0 and 1. So there are 2 different values, 0 and 1, that will be stored by the boolean variable. 1 byte contains 8 bits, whereas only 1 bit will be used by the variable that is declared through boolean data type. The rest of the 7 bits will not be used. We cannot allocate only 1 bit because byte by byte procedure is only the way that is very simpler for the processor. So bit by bit will not be used and byte by byte method will be used. The minimum memory that is allocated for a variable is only 1 byte. Next, What is the way of declaring variables through data types? To declare variable through data types, we use some methods. To reserve space through the data types, we need to use the variable. To declare variable, first the type of the data should be written, then the name of the variable. For example, int number. Here int represents the type of the data and number shows the variable name. Here is a programming example that will show how the data can be used to declare the variable and the type of the data, how the values can be stored inside the variable. So here inside the main function, we have declare age variable is the type of int, and next we have displayed enter your age. It asks the user to get the age. The age is received by the cin function, and at last the age is displayed using the cout function. Finally, the output is given. Enter your age 25 and your age is 25. That is the statement that is displayed using the cout function. Thank you for watching.